you doing? Yep.
Which court are you on?
I'm on 1.
Yeah, you're on that
court. I got it.
No. Don's on this court.
Yeah, Don's on this court. I don't know where Don is, okay? I'm over there, though.
Okay. But you need a different mic then.
Do I?
Yes.
Well, this one was on that court before. Ken had it on that court,
Okay,
and
you
I.
go to that court.
Yes, sir.
You go to that court.
Yes, sir. All right, got here a little late. Nature was calling. That's who? That's Martin. Okay. All right, here we go. We got Paul Dengel as the C, Martin as new lead, and Jeff as the new trail. Paul, use that outside hand when you signal 3. All right. We want to make sure we know who the shooter is. Martin, you just went off and got the ball. I'm not sure you knew who the shooter was. If they sent the wrong person to the line, Martin, I'm not sure that you would know who it was. So pay attention to that. Just slow down, make sure you get the shooter, and then you can move to your spot. One, good job checking. Everybody affirmed that there was one free throw. Let's see, we stepped down. Jeff, you started to back out instead of step down. Paul, you didn't step, you maintained your position. Way to get in there, Paul, good job. That's a good report, but I'd like to see it jog up to the reporting table. Get in there. That's a good job, Martin. You don't have to get in there. You stay there and observe. That's a good job. Let them take care of it. Good job. You didn't have to get in there. That was a good job. Whistle on every sub. Whistle on every sub. Every time we bring in subs, we want to whistle. All right, we have a timeout by White. All right, first thing we do after we call a timeout, we figure out if it's a 30 or a full, okay, and immediately after that, what do?
We
Talk about
What'd you
where the
say?
ball's at. We have to tell our partners where everything is, okay, and then we can tell the table. So we got a timeout, okay, full or 30 coach, okay, it's a 30, tell my partners, okay. At a 30-second timeout, red ball will be coming in on side or wherever it is, and then we can go tell the table. But our partners have to know first, okay, and then we can tell the table. All right, assess, no press, down to the C. You're 5 feet on the court and bouncing it back. You got to be behind. Martin, who's the shooter? Got to know that right away. As soon as he says 2 shot, I got your shooter. Okay. Right away. Take 1 step to your right, right here. Because you have to see across the lane, right? Yeah. Okay, so if you're right here, these guys are in your way. So if you're right here, that's a good one. Paul, remember when you're running down as the lead, you got to have that head on a swivel looking behind you. Stepping down, good step down, Marty, good job. Color and direction, Paul, not just a point. You got to give him a black out of bounds. Good habit to get into. Color and direction on out of bounds. Paul, see if you can get into using one-handed mechanics. So, and Kenny's telling you that right now, okay? So instead of up with your right and point with your left, it's just up with your left and point. Remember, that's the way to move, Jeff. Good job. Patient move. Oh. That's the way to run looking behind, Marty. Good job. Good job. Yeah, you got to move, Paul, to see between them. Don't get straight lined on the defense. You got to get that. Yeah, Marty, good job. You got to get that foul. If we don't get that foul, it's just going to get rougher and rougher. Good job. Excellent report, Marty. Good job. Marty, hold it up until everything is right. Keep your hand up on the subs until everything is good. I don't know if that was a 3 or not. I didn't see it. Paul signaled and Marty didn't. Oh, that is a cutie. Yep. That's a good get. Where's the ball? Yeah, spot the ball. Great job, Marty. Very good. Excellent job. Sub in. Yep, holding up until everything is right. Are we counting the players? Remember, it's all 3 of our responsibilities to count the players. Just get in a habit of doing that every time subs come in. No matter if it's 1 sub or 5, get in the habit of doing it. Who's the shooter? Who's the shooter? Who's the shooter? All right, neither Marty or Jeff are pointers. Let's make sure we know that they got the shooter, though. That's important. Paul, when you bring in those subs, you just don't bring them in. You hold your hand up, bring them in, and keep your hand up until the entire substitution is finished. Paul, keep that hand up on the subs until it's a complete substitution, until the sub comes in and the player goes out. Keep your hand up so they know not to put the ball in play. There's that one-handed mechanic again. Been much easier to do a left hand, you're right here, and point, than go right hand out of bounds. So it's just left hand and out. Got to work on that. Makes you look so much cleaner, Paul. Good job, Marty. I know you wanted to use that other hand, but you're one-handed. Good job. Simultaneous whistle on that. Where was the action? I think it was on the right hand, might have been almost right down the middle of the basket. I would have liked to seen the lead take that one, Marty. Way to keep the hand up, Jeff. Making sure we count players. Good communication by all three officials. I don't know why we had to jump up and do that to the rim. Step down, step down. Jeff, step down on the shot. Should be your outside hand on the three, not the inside. Remember, shot goes up, IRA, improve your rebounding angle. Referee from behind is the lead, Marty. If you watch yourself on that rotation, you were looking straight ahead, had no idea what was going on behind you. That's a pretty good report. I like the jog, everything else. Very good. The hand up, that's it. All right, eye contact with all your partners. All three of you make it. One shot. Good job. All right, multiple subs. When you see that many subs coming in, we are counting. All of us are counting. I see Paul counting. All right, I don't know if Marty did. I know Jeff didn't. But all of us are counting. (26-18) with 2 minutes to go. Marty, there you are, just going right to your spot to take the ball as the lead. I'm sure you didn't know who the free throw shooter was. Slow down, Marty. There's no need to rush down there. Identify who your shooter is verbally. I got your shooter. Oh, great one-handed mechanics on the baseline, Marty. I love it. Paul, a little too far on the court as the trail. A little bit, yeah, backing up. Good job, good job. And Jeff, while all the action is on the other side of the court like that, take a couple steps onto the court as the C here. And when they balance the floor, then you can move back. That would have been a good time to use your left hand and not come across the body with that point down the other way. Marty, a left-handed would have looked much better. But you got the call right, and that's what's important. All right, I didn't say anything. I wanted to wait to see how long it would take before we realized we get to this point in the game. We got to know the clock is running. We got to know the clock is stopped. We got to know that the entire game, but it's critical in the last 2 minutes. So kudos to Jeff for getting that. I think might have had some body contact on the dribble before the basket. 34 is kind of leaning on him a little bit. All right, a minute left. We got a 6-point lead for the black team. That would be a good time to go. Yeah. All right, we have 2 trails. Marty recognized it. Yeah. That's a great call, Jeff. Nice job. Nice job. All right, anybody know how much time's left? Nobody signaled we're under a minute. We got to know that. Nine-point lead, 30 seconds to go. Ball goes to lead. See, here's a situation that if we knew we were in the bonus and as soon as the foul was called, 1 and 1, we get down there, we line them up, we look so crisp, we look clean. Here it looked a little fumbly that we didn't know it was the bonus, and it just makes the continuity of the game go so much slower as opposed to knowing that we were in the bonus and we go down there right away.
They got lucky too, because he switched and forced him here, and then they knew it was a 1-on-1, and so they ended up in the right spot.
Yeah.
That should have been a report and slide.
And go down, right. All right, 8-point lead, 5 seconds. Who's got the last second shot? All right, Paul's got a foul definitely before time expired. So everybody off the line, he'll shoot 2. And bump it up to 10 if he makes both of them. All right. Yep. All right, so on the last foul, we got to make sure we know who's coming on the last foul, okay?
Creamed them.
Yeah, absolutely.
Creamed them.
Absolutely.
And
But
that's
did
a
we know
cause
we
to
were in a
block.
bonus? Did we know we were in a bonus?
We did not communicate the
Yeah,
bonus.
correct.
I agree.
That's-
but that last one down there.
Oh, that
he
here,
creamed
absolutely.
him. He creamed
That's a
him.
good foul down here, and that one down here that you called, that's a great call too. But I'm just saying that we didn't know that we were in the bonus. Okay?
I got a stupid question. So I saw you guys jump up, and maybe I just got this wrong, and I'll admit it if I did. Can a player, if they think they're going to hurt another player, grab the rim?
Yeah.
This one here, this one down here.
But that's what I thought. That's
That's
what.
all. My question was from where I was. It looked like
He
there
did it.
wasn't anybody
Yeah,
there.
I
wasn't. I thought there was.
I had a kid right underneath
So did
him.
I.
No,
We got to see this.
We'll see what the film says. We'll see what the film says.
I thought the kid was right under him.
Yeah, I mean, if
If you had a kid under him, grab the rim. That's fine. If you didn't have a kid under him, that's a technical foul.
I had a kid under him.
okay, we'll see what
I was there too.
we'll see what the film says. That's fine.
We got to
If
see
that,
film.
that- you know, but that's good.
Because I had
Either way, I'm not
That's
fighting on
fine.
a technical now, so it's okay.
Why not?
Well,
Why
now?
not?
You have to.
No, not now. Why aren't you
In the
gonna-
game, I would, but not now.
Okay,
I
yeah,
would.
but not now.
Yeah,
Yeah, okay.
I'm gonna relive it. Yeah.
Paul, you got to get rid of, this, that. Okay, work on that. Work on that.
Thank you for the reminder.
You had a couple of those too. Okay, all right.
Down here, we had a double whistle. You were the lead, you were the center. You had a double whistle, right?
It looks so much cleaner. It looks so much cleaner.
Trying
Yeah, and it doesn't come overnight. It doesn't come overnight.
To the basket. I'm 6'2", 275, and I'll get 40 a game if you let me go like that. I'm my guy. Okay, so I don't know if you were going to come from the weak side and get the hole. You probably didn't see it because
There's one I
he's
didn't
going like this. You're looking through bodies.
Right,
But it was
but
an
that-
absolute wrap. I'll get 40. I can get 40 a game.
Hey, especially if you can't dunk, don't be on the rim. Especially if you can't dunk. See, and if what Ken was describing, if he turns towards you and does that, that's the center's call all the way. You have the best look at that hole, at that.
Better way to think about it overall from the first half is most fouls occur on this side of the offensive player. The referee that is looking at this side of the offensive player has the best look. So when you're the trail and Mike's the lead, going this way, pretty hard to get out of the foul. Even if I'm here, Mike's got that look. Mike's in the center, he's dribbling away from So the official that's looking at the front side goes away, stay away. Goes away, stay away.
That's an easy way to remember. Goes away, stay, absolutely. I think we need to do a better job of making sure we know who the free throw shooter is. Marty, when that foul is called, you just walk and get the ball, okay? I know you don't know who the free throw shooter is, okay? So if they put a wrong person on the line, that's all of us. We have 4 or 5 subs come in at one time, all right? I saw Paul, you going, 1, 2, 3, okay? Count with your eyes, don't do that, but we all got to be counting. I was asked yesterday, whose fault is it if we have too many players on the, and one said, it's my fault. No, it isn't. It's everybody's fault. It's everybody's fault. So make sure we count players on subs just as a habit, Great job. Great job. That's okay. That's okay. That's all right. Where's that other little cutie pie you had?
My wife got
Oh,
home from work,
she's a
so-
cutie. Oh, she's a cutie. All right, we got a 10-point lead. Jeff's the trail, Paul's the lead, Marty's the center. That's the way to get a good angle, Marty. Good job. That's it. Jeff, I really have a bad angle at it, but from where I'm sitting, it looks like you're a little low as the center. I don't know. See what the film says about your position. wanted that one, Marty, I could tell. But probably a good no whistle. All right, at this stage of the game, black is just playing harder than white is. All right, let's see what happened there. Are we going to count this basket? It should count. Count the basket. Holding. I think that's the right call. I think that is the right call. Good job, Marty. Good call. Yep. Who's the shooter? Marty, who's the shooter? As soon as Paul signals it's a two-shot foul, you should be saying to yourself, I got the shooter. I got the shooter. When I'm in that position, I'm a pointer. I point to the person who's going to go to the line. Doesn't matter if you point or not, but you got to say to yourself, I got the shooter. I'd like you to point, but that's beside the point. Ooh, a little play on words there. Way to step down, Jeff. Good job. IRA, improve the rebounding angle. All right. We had a double whistle on that. Whose call should that be? It's right down the middle of the lane. All right. Jeff, remember that one. You got to get that. Good job, Marty. Yep, you got to get that. If we don't, it just leads to more rough play. Good whistle. Paul, I think you have a tendency to get too low as the center. The lower you go, the more angle is taken away from you on a play.
You're talking with a guy right below every time. Hey,
I can see that from here. You know,
right.
Jeff, I like your positioning as the trail in there, ready to bring in subs. Marty, good position as the C. Again, it might be a given we have 10 players on the floor. I didn't see anybody count. Every time. Because the time you don't will be the time it will jump up and bite you. All right, 10-point lead with 3.5 to go. Oh, I love it. But the question is, was that your line? Marty, your line? No. Slow down, give your partner a chance to get it. I've done that a million times, Marty. Don't worry about it. That was a great patient whistle, Jeff.
Yeah, I apologize. I said that's not mine.
If that's the worst thing we do, we're doing pretty good. That was a great patient whistle.
Huh?
Great patient whistle on that.
Oh, I'm seeing you made it.
Yeah, a great patient whistle. Yeah, yeah. That's the way to stay back, Marty. That's the way to get up there. Hustle up. Good job. That's the way to move. Good job, everybody. Moving to improve. That's what we got to have. Good job. Move to improve. Be able to see through the defense. Don't get straight lined, especially as the trail. Ball, again, there's a situation where maybe when the ball's, everybody's on the other side of the court, maybe a step or two on the court as the C isn't a bad idea. See where that kick took place, Paul, Jeff. I think we should be going underneath with it because I thought it was, again, and I'm on the other side of the court, it looked like it was below free throw line or right around the free throw line. And if that was the case, we probably should be taking it out underneath. Film will show where the kick took place, so. There's a definite possibility that it was outside. You are correct. Who's the shooter? Who's the shooter? Good jog to the table, Jeff. Great report. I love it. Way to get there, yeah. on a timeout like that, Paul, when we're going a long way, step out onto the court, be big just like you did, make sure that everybody sees you. Good job. Got to get in the habit of stepping down on those shots, Jeff. I think that's a good no whistle. I think that's a good no whistle. Remember, is the lead rotating, Jeff, to referee from behind, not just head straight and going. All right, we're at the 7-minute mark. We have a 13-point lead. There's a genius who, 85 feet away, is yelling about a foul down here. Spot the ball, Marty, spot the ball. Even though everyone in the gym knows where it's coming in place, it's a matter of doing it every time so our partners don't have to guess in a critical situation where the ball comes in. Spot the ball every time for your partners. Ten-point lead. Did he lower his shoulder a little bit? Yeah, he did. There's a foul. He called a foul.
I just wasn't sure what it's called.
Now, when you take a look at that on the film, see if that warrants an offensive foul on that. He did lower his shoulder. I don't think he displaced him. But, you know, you're right there. You have a better angle on it than I do. Jeff, just see, take a look at it.
You gotta get every one of them.
Yeah. Yeah, Ken makes a good point. If you're going to get that one, we probably could have gotten 10 other ones this game just like that. All right, heading into the last 4 minutes. No matter what happens in this game, the only thing these teams are going to remember are these last 4 minutes. That's the way to bring them up and down. Now, where'd it go out of bounds? Went out of bounds on the sideline. Marty, it should have been your whistle if it went out on the sideline, but it's probably right in the corner, so I get it. right, we have to know the foul situation because
Try it a little bit more this year, I think.
maybe the white team is going to start to foul soon. A chance to cut it to 8. All right, under 3. Good blocks to me. And the kid has the audacity to say, where did I hit him? I'm never going to let a kid put the ball on the floor like that and walk away. He's either going to get a delay of game warning, or you're going to whack him for unsportsmanlike conduct. But we do not let him do that because he's showing you up. He's telling you he didn't like that call. And it was a good call. Stepping down on the shot. All right, okay. Good job, Paul. Make yourself big. Make sure everybody sees. Are we counting the players? Marty, are we counting the players? We counting the players? Are we counting the players? See, there it goes. There it goes. Bringing the ball in. Have 6 players on the floor.
Well, I'm losing my mind if I'm white right now.
Yeah, absolutely. So how do if the white coach says, I want a technical foul for 6 players on the floor, what are you going to tell him? Sorry, coach.
The 8-point game where they have the ball.
Yeah.
Free throws on the ball. Or maybe even 2 points.
Yeah. All right, now we're down to 9 points, under a minute. Officiate to the end. Nothing for granted. All right, I didn't see anybody signal last second shot. All right, winding it down.